Hello and welcome, James Baduch speaking. Hello to another live training. Today, I want to do a follow-up from yesterday's video because I did one I always do these live. I try and get as much as I can done beforehand, of course, resources, things to look at. I was not prepared for a couple of the pages that I talked about. I didn't have some good examples of some sales pages for or landing pages that you can send people to get people enrolled in your course. So what I want to do today is a little bit of a follow-up and just show you some examples of some really simple sales pages or landing pages or ways to get people engaged with your course, or more importantly with your sales process. So we're going to go look at a couple different pages, and I'm going to mention there's a couple neat things in here that I'm going to show you. One is it doesn't have to be your WordPress site and or your campus that you send people to. That's the first thing. Second thing is that a membership site with multiple courses follows the exact same process as an individual course. And the third thing is the difference between having your own website and having a sales page on your website as opposed to selling your course on a massively open, like Udemy or any of the large platforms where you're one of thousands of courses. So you're going to see different sales pages there. I'm going to go through these as quickly as I can. Again, if you have comments or anything like that, just put them in the comments below or visit trainingsites.io and sign up for our community that we're just starting to rebuild again on a different platform, which is a whole other video, but you're free to join and get involved there and start asking questions, and like and subscribe to the channel as well. If no one, first time here, it's James from trainingsites.io. I've been creating sites and educational material since the early 1000s, early 2000s, and I got all sorts of stuff to share about all of this stuff about building and growing online courses and really sharing what it is you're passionate about and teaching online. So where does this all fit in here? So the first one I'm going to show you is, I'm going to show you a membership site, and I'm not even sure if there's an affiliate link with this one. I'll put the links to all of these sites in the bottom. I'm not sure if I have an affiliate link because it is a person that I follow and I really enjoy their content, but I'm going to show the sales page on for their membership site just so that you can see how that works. So this particular one is called Skill Leap AI, and all of his YouTube, he's got a really nice YouTube channel where I first got kind of introduced to him, and I believe it's actually a company, but this membership site is all of his courses that are about AI tools, whether it be ChatGPT or all of the ones I've been talking about. These ones are actually detailed courses on how to use them. And a lot of these are ones that don't necessarily apply to building a training site. There's technical stuff a little too deep for most people, but this is where it is. So this is a membership site page, and there's a couple things that I want you to kind of talk about at the front. And these are things I talked about yesterday when I did the first video. The other thing one of the things I jumped out at was having a video or video sales page, or at least a video selling some of the content. You can see right here, middle of the screen, 5-minute video. That's a video sales letter, if you want to call it. The other thing is we've got don't get left behind in the AI revolution, and it's master. So it's like, here's a bit of a problem, like something to be afraid of, and then here's the part that it's like master it. 10 times your productivity with comprehensive beginner-friendly courses, and then a call to action. And all of this is above the fold. So it's something that you would first see, doesn't matter what device that you're on. And it's giving a little bit lower. It's giving a little bit of a promise here, right? The Netflix of AI education. It's just a large library of specific courses about a specific topic. And on this one, you can see that they've got links. These aren't links, but they've got a grid here of some of the courses that are covered. DALL-E, Pictory, Custom GPTs, Gemini, Copilot, ChatGPT, Midjourney. So they've got all of the kind of topics that are covered, and then also private community, downloads and resources, weekly tutorials, and updates. So right off the bat, it's something like this is the kind of stuff that you're going to be able to get. And they're showing some of the libraries as a little bit of proof that, in fact, yeah, there's courses there, the videos are done, and some of the different tools that are available there, for example, for course creators, there's one there, Copilot Pro, ChatGPT, Teacher's Course, some other different pieces. Then here's some proof about the downloads that are available. They've got some membership pricing with a 3-day trial. They've got some social proof with testimonials that they put in with some additional reviews that are available. And it's just kind of a reminder, hey, this is going to happen without you, call to action, some FAQs. These are all the things I talked about yesterday, but you can see that they're there. And start your 3-day trial. So the call to action, the only link that you have here is get started with your free 3-day trial. So that's a membership site, exact same thing with a course. You can do the same thing with a course, but that large page that is focused specifically on getting someone to enroll in a course or courses is an example of a sales page. And it's something that you're going to have to do, again, depending on the type of course that you have, who it's for, what their expectations are, how much content is there, what the price is. But that's a pretty detailed sales page that's not just, here's a listing of my courses, give me some money for it. So that was an example I wanted to show you as well to get started. Now, some people may go and say, okay, that's kind of cool, but I just have a simple mini course. I don't have a bunch of courses. I'm not offering a membership site. What happens if I just have maybe a little bit of a mini course with 5 or 6 lessons, or I have some content that I was created before, maybe for YouTube, but I've organized it in a way that is a course that I have all sorts of additional resources, checklists, downloads, templates that weren't available on YouTube, but I'm going to make them in a course. And you can maybe sell that, or maybe you want to give it away as a lead magnet to get people in, to capture their email address and get them comfortable with the way that you deliver the courses, and more importantly, to see value in what it is that they're doing. So you can start them in your sales process. Now, here's an interesting one I ran into. I follow some other people as well. For the software that I use to run all this is called Ecamm. It works on the Mac, and this software has a whole community of people around it that use it. And some of the people that I follow as well had created a number of YouTube videos, but they put a course together that was a bunch of the YouTube videos with a whole bunch of templates and stuff like that, and they made it free. Now, here's the interesting thing. The way that they did this, let me just make sure I got it open here. Just want to make sure. There we go. So what they did is they actually had just a landing page. It wasn't a big course, but this was something that's free. And it's a question, like a challenge, ready to start podcasting? We got you covered. And it's like, as well as help you navigate from live video posting. So it's just a very, very simple opt-in. They're asking for the name, the email address, and to sign up. There's no sales page. It's more of a, here, give us some information like your name and your email address, and we're going to enroll you in a course or give you a course in exchange for your email address. Now, the thing that's neat with this one is I've talked about having your own campus. This particular way that they've got this set up is this actual page is on ConvertKit, if I'm not mistaken. I looked underneath the hood, but this is a ConvertKit page, which is an email automation platform, and it's just a landing page to capture the email address. But what happens after is the interesting part, because what they did is, if you go take a look at the top here, once you sign up, they send you to a private page, and if you look at the top here, just look at the little white bubble that shows up here, you're going to see that this is not their website, not a learning campus. This is just a page with course content on it. And it's part of a Notion site. And if you're not familiar with Notion, it's a knowledge management or archive platform that a lot of people use to organize everything that they're doing. So in this case, they've got an opt-in page, and then they're sending people to a page where they have all of the information about all of the courses and the lessons. So that was kind of an interesting one because it's a lead magnet with course content. The selling of the course is after the enrollment, because they also include a whole bunch of resources that you don't get with the YouTube video, but they now have your email address and they can follow up to any additional paid courses. So that's just a simple example of another kind that's done, but it wasn't a fancy sales page. It was just repurposing the content that they have in the format of a course and using a simple opt-in to get people engaged in the rest of your courses. So the other ones I'm just going to show you, I'm going to show you two other ones. One of them we did take a look at yesterday was about Udemy. And I'm going to show you that one first, and then I'm going to show you a standalone sales page for a standalone product. So let's go take a look at this one here. Let's say I go to Udemy, and I'm a dog owner. I got this absolute nightmare of a dog. It's not doing what I want on the leash. It's running all over the place. It's crazy. So I go to Udemy and I type in puppy training because I heard Udemy has some great courses. I'm looking for puppy training. This is the part that scares me as a course creator. 10,000 results for puppy training. So that's not too specific, but it gives me an idea. I've got 10,000 different courses that I'm competing against. And here's the other thing that happens as well, is if I look at this and then I pick one that I kind of like because it has a whole bunch of stars to show me that there is social proof that it's a good course. But if I pick one because the price is right or for whatever reason, and I go take a look at it, I get a single page on Udemy that shows me the price, kind of the things that I get, tells me what I'll learn, the course content, a couple little previews, requirements, descriptions, and then here's the part that is hard for me as the course owner. It's also got links to all of these other courses. It's also got links to all of these other combos or bundles of courses. So in as much as it's selling my page, it's selling everyone else's page. Udemy's goal is to get people on their platform buying their courses. As a course owner, as a course seller, if I have a course or a business that's about education, you may want to sell and put your course on here if it's not really important to you. But if your course is part of a sales process, I would want to do something like this, which is go to familypups.com, excuse me, which is a standalone course for someone who has online courses about puppies and puppy training. And this is one I just found from doing a Google search. But if you take a look at the online courses here, you'll see they have a listing of the courses and webinars, and they have a little snippet. And if I find one of my puppy-related courses that Family Pups has, and I click Learn More, or I click at any of the ones in here, I'm going to go and I'm going to see an individual sales page for this one course. And there's a couple things that they've done that are kind of nice and they've done well. First is they have a sticky title across the top. You'll notice that the title here is just Get Started, Sign In, and All Products. On the first one, How We Can Help, Podcasts, Resources, Contact. On the sales page, nothing except all of the courses, sign in, or get started. And they tell what the course name is here. Now this is the Thinkific platform. So this is a third-party service for managing their courses. But I just wanted to show you the sales page and show you how this works. And they're using a little bit of a problem, agitation, solution kind of sales page structure on this one. And again, above the fold, it's like from over the top to under control. A step-by-step video training course on resolving leash reactivity in dogs. Now, I think that many people are, if they're in dogs or dog training, they know exactly what that is. It's a dog that's yanking, or if someone walks by, they're having to hang on the leash or pull someone quick. But people know, and then they've got a call to action, sign me up. And they get you to imagine, for example, so they're putting you in the position of the dog owner that's struggling with pulling, lunging, stress. and your outings look a little more, and then here's kind of the get emotionally involved with it. Stressful walks and outings, loose leash, no more embarrassment of your dog's behavior. And it's saying with the proper training, this can also be you. So it educates a little bit about what the problem is, tells a little bit about some of the solution that's there, and they're creating a training plan to put it together. And notice the graphics are supportive of what the final outcome is. And then if I go down a little bit further, there we go, sign me up, call to action, and then more information. So halfway down, they've got at the top, they got to sign me up. In the middle, they got to sign me up. And then a little bit further, they're going to have sign me up again. And it says, what are we going to cover? These are the things that you're going to learn. What are you going to get? Number of courses, video trainings. You're going to get 2 certified dog trainers, so it shows the expertise that's available there. Monthly Q&A Zoom sessions, lifetime access, and then here's a little bit of information that shows not necessarily social proof, but it shows the proof that the people teaching it know exactly what they do. They're certified dog trainers, and they created it. And it tells a little bit about them so that they get to know you, get to know, like, and trust them. Gives you a preview of the course curriculum, give you some examples to take a look at it, how much it is, 41 lessons, 3 hours of video content, and then it goes down to the bottom and you're going to see a little bit more. Start today. So if I look at this and I'm looking at, I want to buy a puppy course, or I want someone to know how to work on a leash, I could go possibly and look here and then try and figure out if this one's for me, a whole bunch are for me, or I can go to a sales page that is specific for leash training, and it only gives me the option to buy this one course. So anytime you create a course, you're going to have some way to sell it. I showed you a couple different versions because the kind of course, the amount of selling that gets needed, the competition for it, the length and format of it, all of these things are important. So you have to make sure that you do your homework up front and figure out what am I trying to actually sell, and where in the sales process is it? Is it at the front of the sales process? Is it at the end of the sales process? And really figuring that stuff out is going to make a big difference on the kind of material that you put into the sales page and the type of sales page that you look at. So if this is something that's of interest to you, of course, make a comment below, or better yet, go to trainingsites.io and have a chat with me. We'll tell you what's going on. You can join the community and just ask at any time, what do you want to see? We'll do our best to show you how to start, build, and grow your education business, whether it's tutorials, live events, anything on our campus to help you get started. Of course, like and subscribe to the channel. Again, my name is James Maduch, and I look forward to talking to you again when we help you grow your education business. Take care. Expect the best.